Okay, so I've just arrived at the airport. I'm using the camera's onboard microphone because the road is currently in my bag. But yeah, I'm off to Poland for a few days to give a talk at a security conference. So I thought I'd vlog a bit of this experience with you guys. Poland. It's now midnight, so I'm gonna head to bed and get up and head to the conference tomorrow. So I don't really talk about my day job on the channel, but I'm basically here to speak at a security conference about red teaming. And if you're not familiar with what red teaming is, it's all about replicating the work and activities of an adversary, so criminal organised crime gangs, to help companies understand how successful they would be or not. And I'm speaking about kind of the way I think those teams should be built and led. So I'm going to call it a night, and I'll catch you in the morning. I realised that I forgot my travel adapter, so just so I've got that Mega Anchor battery pack with me to hopefully keep things running for the next 3 days. Catch you in the morning. Okay, so now it's the morning. It's quite hot and humid here today. Not sure if it's just the room or if it is hot outside. It's supposed to be about 27 degrees centigrade, I think, today, so pretty hot. I'm just going to grab myself some breakfast and see if I can get an Uber, or see if there's just a bus or something, and see if we can make it to the conference.
after party. Nice little kind of club location. They had cider, which was pretty good. This is like a combination of a cider and a beer, but it kind of tasted more like a perry. It was. I'll put a picture of what it was called here. My talk is today, so I've just been finishing up my slides, just make a few changes, and now I'm just going to head off and have a go at flying the Mavic down at the beach here. There's a beach just near the hotel. I've never flown properly over water and sea before, so I think I'm going to try and pluck up the courage to give that a go and see how it turns out. Hopefully get some good footage. Then it's back to the conference. My talk is at 1:55, so you'd have had their lunch and I'll be ready to send them to sleep. Oh, I thought I should add, you'll probably notice during this video there's a combination of sound changes as well as video quality changes. So I'm not taking the X33F everywhere with me. That was the initial plan, but even though it's pretty compact, with all the other stuff I'm carrying, it was a bit bulky. Coming out of the conference, obviously I didn't have the Rode mic on, so I'm doing a combination of using this camera as well as my iPhone for some stuff, so that'll just explain some of the change in this vlog. Right, so I'm just back from the speaker's dinner. So much awesome food. So this place, so how do you say it? Gdynia in Poland. It's kind of right on the sea, so they got loads of awesome fish. So I had some nice kind of fish starter and appetizer stuff. I did get a small bone caught in my throat. I always struggle with the fish for some reason. I love fish, but I always find the bone. But I had a nice rest of the meal and dessert, so I'm properly full up. So I'm just going to pack my bags and get a few hours sleep before heading off to the airport. But the conference was really good. I think my talk went okay. So there's a couple of iterations. Still not 100% happy with it. I think it was still a little bit wordy, and there wasn't a load of people in attendance from a red teaming background. And I guess some of the things I said, not so much controversial, but the whole conference is about kind of red teaming and blue teaming coming together, and in the industry they call that kind of purple teaming. But I'm not really a huge fan of assigning all these colours for different things, right? It's just like come together, get shit done, do amazing things. And yeah, perhaps that is the right or the wrong thing to say, definitely in my opinion. But I guess a lot of the focus is around, purple teaming. But I think it went okay. There was some good feedback from some people I spoke to after the talk at the conference, and some good kind of comments on Twitter. So I think it went okay. It's been about kind of 5 or 6 years now since I gave a talk at a conference, so it was good. Still, it's difficult to kind of manage family and work stuff to get this sort of things happening, but it's good to catch up with some old people I used to work with, people I haven't seen for a while. I don't know if this vlog was kind of interesting. It's obviously not related to gadgetry or tech, it's just more like a daily vlog type thing. I know some people like that, some people don't, so I'd really like feedback. But yeah, grab some sleep, get the bags packed, and then head to the airport about 6 AM tomorrow, get home, and then got some meetings at work. So that's it. This was a day in the life of someone who works in InfoSec and going to a security conference for a few days. Thanks for watching this video. A thumbs up would be really appreciated. If you're interested in other geek type videos, please consider subscribing to Spectrum Geeks. Why not also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And before you leave, why don't you check out one of these other videos that may be of interest. Thanks again for watching.